sir. This is Dr. Dhiren Sareen from PMC Gujarat. He is a naturopathy doctor. Professionally, he is a business person. He is engaged with mineral water industry, and natural cure and meditations are his passion. He's a very passionate about meditation. I think I heard in one of the sessions that he's doing meditation from 5 years. He just gave me 3 lines bio. That's it. So I just have to remember from the back sessions what he was talking. And he is the founder of PMC Gujarat and leading the PMC Gujarat channel with his wife, Dr. Pooja. And today's topic will be natural root cause disease of it's a simplest natural remedy. Over to you, sir. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for the invitation, Komal Goyalji and Prachiji. And a warm welcome to all the participants on the Zoom. I am Dr. Dhiren Sareen, a naturopath doctor, and I wish we make the session interactive so far as, we speak on different subjects, but the main part is to cover up the healing, holistic healing, and that should definitely help you in your life. We call this as you are your best doctor. Always remember, nobody else knows better than you your own self. So you can treat yourself in the best possible manner. Looking at the times, you will find that a lot of advancement has taken place over the last few years. The last 10 years, if we just, try to recollect in our own self, we will find that a big change has taken over. Science has taken up big steps. Many of researches have been done. Many, hospitals have been created. But when we talk about, the advancement of science on one part, and when we look at the kind of ailments, the diseases are increasing every day. You see, the patients are much more than the number of doctors to cater to them. The hospitals are falling short, and there are not many places where we can get admitted and we can get the best of our treatments. In India, the scenario is the hospitals don't have the beds. The people are suffering and they are dying, and the same is the condition worldwide. The epidemic that has spread, is taught one big lesson to everybody. We need to just stop, think about it, whether we are moving in the right direction or we need to change our direction. We are making an outward journey of science. We are trying to have the best of the doctors and the best of the pharma lobby with best of the research work on the best of the medicines being generated every day. But still we are falling short. The cases, the patients, the diseases are increasing every day. We have to ponder upon this, think about it, and change our direction. Instead of moving outside for finding and seeking help, start moving inside. This is what Corona has taught us. This is what the nature is trying to teach us. Go to your houses. There's a lockdown time, you go inside. Inside means go inside your house. This is our house. This is the temple where we stay. We all are gods and we are having this body. We have to go inside and see that this body performs the best. Let me tell you one thing. The physical body that we can see here is actually being supported by 6 bodies behind this. You see, you have a TV that you have in your house where you watch, different kind of channels and different kind of plays and different kind of movies and news and so many things that keep coming on your TV set. But there is a dish antenna behind that, which is relaying the entire channels, which has been moving in different forms. So the same way, there is a 6 different energies which are mingled up from the 6 different bodies that are working behind this physical body. We have to understand the chemistry of the body. It is a very complex machine. We have an auto healing system. Auto healing system where we don't have to change the parts of our body from outside, where the healing can be imparted from inside. Today we will be talking about the root cause of diseases. What is the root cause of diseases? And I wish the participants that are taking, grip today on this topic, they become interactive with me. I always, subject towards a research work. I always wish it is better if we together can reach one remedy that can be sought out for all the diseases. But for finding that remedy, the simplest remedy, the most natural remedy on your physical body. We will also talk about the other aspect. But let us come to the point, what is the main culprit in creating, what is the main root cause of a disease in our body? I wish that you start putting up from your side, put your hands on the typing of your chat box and start writing what you think is the main reason for or the main root cause of a disease. You can start typing now. As is your viewpoint, so it will become easier for me to determine from which direction I have to take you to that point. So your time starts now and you can start typing the root cause of disease according to your own thought. It may be 1, it may be 2 reasons that you can write, it may be 3 reasons, but do start chatting. Yeah. Komalji says it's food. Okay, Prachi says it is stress, tanav. Okay. Smaranika says it is wrong food. Komal says eating times. Okay.
I can't type somehow.
You can speak out then.
Negative things.
Negative things as in?
What?
Which one? Thoughts.
Thoughts?
Yeah, wrong
Okay.
thought, negative thought.
Negative thoughts.
Negative thoughts. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Mind. Irregular lifestyle, ignoring initial symptoms. Okay. Anything else anyone would like to say, or should I give you one example? I'll give you a very small example so you'll be very easily finding the solution, because unless we do not reach to the thinking about past and future. Okay. Yoga says we do not live in the present times. We are always moving either in the past or in the future. So if we can stay in the now and we can live in the now, that will be very good. Parvesh ji says it is worry. Ravinder sir.
Thinking pattern.
The thinking pattern determines a lot of things. Yeah. For sure. There are 4 friends. Now I'll try to move a little ahead. There are 4 friends. These 4 friends went for a party. They had a great time of party. They ate a lot of food, and when they returned back, one of them, he started finding that the body was shivering and he was having fever. The other person found that he had nausea. He was feeling very uncomfortable. On the third friend, he went into diarrhea. He started having, a lot of loose motions. And the 4th friend, he was vomiting. 4 friends went for a party and all of them had different diseases. What do you think is the root cause of the disease that these people are facing? It will make it easier for you to understand the things. Just the story, yeah. Food poisoning, yeah, that's right. Good, Pratiksha ji. Food poison, food. Okay, very nice. So you see,
They
when we are talking
didn't
of
think,
the,
they didn't think how much they need, how much food they need to eat.
okay,
They should eat.
with the little food or with the heavy overeating or whatever they did, you know, one important aspect that we can determine here is that the disease, the name can be different. You know, there may be different names, but when we try to chalk out the main reason, the reason is the poison that has entered their system. There's a food poisoning which has been done. The poisoning can be because of overeating. We call it as, you know, the unwanted food or the unwanted stuff, or we can also call it as garbage. Now, what is garbage? Can anyone tell me about garbage? Let us see once again, you know. Yeah, Ravinder sir. What do you think
Vada
is
pav.
garbage? The waste.
Vada pav, eating vada pav and
No, vada pav is not
pizzas.
garbage. Vada pav is very
It's a
good.
garbage
Pizza is
only.
very good. Burgers are good.
No,
These are
no,
all so
no,
many
no.
good things. You know, we love to eat all those stuff. We can call
Once
that as a junk food. Yeah, definitely the body is not getting more of a nutrition from there.
Yeah.
That is a junk food. The nutrition part of it is not that good, but our mind
food is
derives
the-
a lot of satisfaction with that food. The best of the taste, you know, that really gives you a lot of satisfaction.
Homemade is different
food
and then
which gives
outside
us
is after.
What I am trying to say is the waste or the garbage. What is the waste or the garbage?
Meat.
Let me tell you. You see, you all are sitting in a home today. You all are sitting in your house, or maybe some of the buildings wherever you are as of now. Maybe in your office or maybe some other place. The building where you are sitting today has been constructed. You have used brick, cement, sand, water, and iron pillars. Iron posts have been used over there to, these 5 things have been used to construct your building. And once the building is constructed, then I don't think you need the cement that much. Maybe for the repairing works, if the plaster goes off once in a while, you may require a little bit of cement to, you know, put that plaster back, maybe a little bit of paint, but more or less you will be agreeing with me that you require to clean that building every day, almost every day. Let me tell you, my dear friends, the building that we have constructed here does not take more than 25 years. So once after 25 years, our body is constructed, then we don't need that much of material for constructing. I mean, food has a role. Food can be used as in for the growth of the body. Food can be used for the cleaning of the body. See, we have juices, we have vegetable soups, and then we have vegetables of different kind. We have raw fruits that are nutritious. At the same time, they help in the cleaning of the body. What I am trying to tell you is that the root cause in our ailments is one thing, that is the garbage or the waste, and the waste is nothing else but anything in excess. Anything which is in excess, which is not wanted, is a waste. You may require a cement, you may require a brick to build up your entire building, but once it is constructed, if you lay one brick or a little amount of water or a little amount of sand inside your living room today, and anybody walks up inside your home, they'll say, what garbage, what you have, why kept this waste over here? That is not required now. It must be one of the best things with which you have built your entire system, with which you have built your building. But it is not wanted now. What is wanted today is the cleaning material. You may require a person to clean. You may require some phenyl. You may require the cleaning stuff is much more required every day. If you have children, maybe twice in a day. For 25 years, we require food for growth, but after 25 years, cleaning material is much more wanted and required in your body. The main culprit of having any kind of a problem in the system is one, and that is the waste matter. If you have that, same kind of food habits after 25 years, the growth will not be this way. You will not grow anymore. There's a limit. You will not break the roof and go ahead of that. But if you continue with the food pattern, you will definitely grow. The growth will be this way. And then you'll have a cycle tire, then a scooter tire, and then a car tire, and then maybe a bus tire or a truck tire. That may increase. Giving you an indication that the waste is increasing in the body, it's not wanted. So we have to understand the waste and the garbage should not be accumulated inside your body. I'll try to move towards finding a solution with an example. Say for an instance, last night you had your dinner in which pulse was also used for making up the dinner. And the pulse was, 2 bowls for 2 people, and 1 bowl was extra. So that extra bowl was kept outside. None of you were requiring any more pulse. So 1 bowl of pulse was left on the platform of the kitchen. Unfortunately, you forgot to keep it in the fridge, in the refrigerator. It was left outside. It was in excess, you ate your food, you were both filled, the husband, wife, they had their food, 1 extra bowl of pulse on the platform of the kitchen was left. Sometimes, we force ourselves, why leave it outside? We put that inside. Now we are just trying to see, we left it outside. The excess was left. We thought, why disturb the system? We kept it outside. And we forgot to keep it in the refrigerator. Next day morning, we went to the office. When we returned back and opened the house, there was some smell. As we opened the house, we could smell there's some smell. And when we went to the kitchen and opened the bowl that was covered, as we opened, we found a lot of foul smell was coming. What in the medical language we call as gastric. There was the gas which was getting released from that excess pulse bowl. And when we tried to taste that pulse, it was sour. So this is what we call as, in the medical terminology, we call this as acidity. You will find 2 kind of medications are available in the market, and the 80% of the medicines are gastric or acidic regulators. Either they are selling to release your gas, these are the gastric medicines, or the acidity regulators, 80% diseases. So what is the solution? We go to the market, to the doctor, and we tell him, there is a lot of gas and there's a lot of acidity, and he gives the medication for the gas or the acidity, whatever you are complaining. You get that medicine, you add to the pulse, the bowl of pulse that is there, we add that to that. We keep that bowl for another 3 days outside on the platform, cover it. And after 3 days, we find there are some kind of, viruses and bacteria, some kind of, insects. They have germinated inside the bowl. Now, once again, we go to the doctor. We tell him, our pulse is not looking good. There are some kind of things that have germinated from it. So he says, okay, fine, you do one thing, I'll give you an antibiotic. You put the antibiotic in that. Now, time for you to ponder, to think and reply. Let us have the chat box ready, or you can even reply back. What will you do in such a case? Aap kya karenge? What will you do? What is your solution to such a kind of a problem? How will you deal with that pulse which is creating gas and acids?
Throw out. We will throw out.
Anybody else would also like to say? Throw it. We'll throw it.
Better to
Common
avoid.
sense. It's a common sense. We'll throw that pulse and we'll clean the bowl for the next use.
Yeah.
So simple. But we never worked with that logic. We never had that logic, Always we had a logic. If there is something, we will go to the doctor. We will find a solution with the doctor. It's so simple. The doctor cannot, hold your body and clean it. He gives you medicines because he's earning with the medicines. You had a solution. That solution needs to be applied within your body also. If that pulse was not outside and it was thrown inside and it was in your system, the same thing needs to be done. There are two bowls in your system. The one bowl that we eat the food goes into the stomach bag. That is our first bowl, where a lot of acidity is being created. Lots of acids is being created. And as it goes down, the food, goes down. Maybe 4 to 5 hours it takes so that can be absorbed, and from that absorption, the blood can be generated, our muscles, our bones, and the bad part of it can be thrown out of the body by urine or by stool. So this is the system, how it works. So the first bowl is your stomach bag, and the second bowl is your intestines, your colons. So let us see what we can do. What can be a natural remedy to cleanse out? You see, what is the best way we can find to cleanse out? If in case you are finding nausea, or you are finding vomiting, or you are finding weakness in the body, if you find you are getting nervous, so these are indications that your stomach bag needs to be immediately cleansed. Woman is one system that can be applied immediately. Woman can be had at any time. The best time is the morning time when you are empty stomach. 4 to 5 glasses of water, put in a pan and make them hot. A little warm, that you can have that water, just touch it and feel it, and then put 1 spoon of salt in that if you don't have BP problem. Mix that salt in the 4 to 5 glasses, and while sitting, drink that water. What will happen? It is 1 to 1.25 liter of water. As it goes in your stomach bag expands and it becomes to the fullest capacity. Once you find 1 liter or 1.25 liter of water has poured inside, that should be done a little faster. Drink it instantly. Don't take it instantly. Sit and take it instantly. If you find 4 glasses is sufficient, stop. If you find 5 glasses is sufficient, you'll not be able to consume more than that. I have tried myself many times. Once that is being done, stand then. Stand and bend from your back part 90 degrees in the front. Go to the wash area, and with your index finger and middle finger, press the root of your tongue. As you press the root of your tongue, the water will start flowing back. It will come out, cleaning your stomach bag. This will release out the acidity part of it. This will release your nausea. This will release your weakness in the body. And for COVID, this is one of the best treatments. It throws out all the COVID, the viruses, the bacteria. As we said, you know, it cleanses the bowel, the first bowel, the upper bowel. It cleanses your respiratory part. It cleanses your sinus. Even your head part is also being cleansed. Within 10 minutes, you start feeling as if your body is released. Once you will apply this, because you've taken 4 to 5 glasses of hot water, you even may perspire. If you're not putting on an AC and you are going in the wash area and doing the entire activity, it takes around 5 to 10 minutes to cleanse your upper bowel. The upper bowel is being cleansed, your stomach is being cleansed. You may sweat, perspire, and you start feeling immediately a lot fresh. I still remember one of my neighbors in my society. She came to me and she said, "Doctor, I have been suffering from acidity from the last 15 years. Tell me what I should do." I told her, "Do Vaman for the next 3 days and come back to me." After 3 days, she came back and she had a big smile on her face. She said, I never knew that it could be so simple. I wasted 15 years. I had so many tablets. I had so many medicines. Nothing worked for me. In 3 days, you cured my 15 years old acidity problem. It's so easy. And all of you knew about this treatment. You told me, clean it, sir. Clean the bowl. Throw off the pulse. Very simple. Now we move on to the second system, the lower part, the colons. For that, you can apply an enema pot. There's an enema pot which is available in the surgical shop, or you can order it from your Amazon or Flipkart or whatever, you know, port from where you are getting it. Get that in your house and hang it 3 to 4 feet above the toilet seat. Keep it 3 to 4 feet above and put some water, some 700 ml of water to there. It has a pipe from where the water will start moving down, and a tap is there. Once the water starts flowing out, close the tap, use some lubricant, maybe coconut oil or some oil which is there in your house can be applied in the front portion on the nozzle, or you can even use a urinary catheter number 13. Place it on the front part so it becomes easier to slip inside your anus portion. Once you put it to your anus portion and you start the tap, the water starts going inside your colons. Your large intestine starts getting the water. 200, 300, 400 ml of water. As it goes inside, you start feeling pressure. Once that pressure is built, close the tap, clean your urinary catheter that was attached, and keep that aside for the next use. If you can hold the water for 2-5 minutes, hold it. Then you don't have to do anything much. Go and sit on the toilet seat. As you flush, the same way it will flush out all the toxins and all the garbage that is lying inside from a very long period. You'll be astonished to know that we have 5 to 7 kgs stored inside our large intestine without our knowledge even now. There's a doctor from Amazon. He is a specialist in colon study, and in his studies he found, his name is Dr. N.W. Walker. Many things he has done, and he even got Nobel prizes and so many things. This doctor, he discovered that 5 to 7 kg of unnecessary things are there in our colons which are disturbing the system. When we eat a good food and the absorption is done, the blood is actually being manufactured from our colon part, from where the absorption is being done. So if there is so much of filth and so much of toxin which is lying, a part of that toxin goes inside our blood, and this toxic blood becomes a bit heavy. This is the reason of your high BP, because the heart has to put more pressure to move this heavy blood. This is the reason your hair fall is there, because this part of the body is not getting lot much of nutrition, as the toxic blood is heavy and it does not reaches the scalp region. So your hair start dropping. This is the reason why we are having that pimple and acne. So what I'm trying to say, the reason is one, what is coming out is also waste. What is being stopped inside is also waste. See for yourself, when we vomit, what comes out is not a good part, na? What is coming out is so bad. In diarrhea, what comes out is bad. When we have cough and cold, what comes out in mucus is bad. Tell me one ailment where something good is coming out. Is there anything good which comes out? Your body is always attempting to cleanse itself. It is always trying to, cleanse itself. We must support it. And what we do is we go to the doctor, we say, I have that bowel, and it has the pulse, the overnight pulse, and it is stinking now. You tell me what medicine to add to it. What are we doing? We are putting that gastric medicine to it. We are putting that acidity medicine to it. The remedy is so simple. Do woman. Throw out the entire waste from the stomach back. If need, take an enema pot and do an enema for the coming 1 month, regular in the morning and in the evening. Need be, you can take some lukewarm water. Lukewarm water will help you a bit much better in cleansing your intestines, the bowels. There may be different names to different diseases, but you must know the culprit as one. And that is the garbage, that is the waste matter that is accumulated inside, that is the excess food which is actually getting foul inside. So you have to just work your part and cleanse your upper bowel and the lower bowel. A very simple treatment has been taught today that can work out inside. The ailments, you can see the acute ailments, everything that is coming out is having a bad smell or is not at all good. Don't go to the doctor to tell him to stop that. Why you go to the doctor? This is a vomiting doctor, I'm vomiting. Do woman. Clean your upper bowel. Clean your stomach. Where is the need of a medicine? He gives you a medicine, you start, the vomiting is stopped. Okay, what was coming out was a food poison. You had some food, it was not good, and you were trying to throw it off. That was a good thing, na? Now you have taken inside that poison is going inside. That will disturb much more. You will keep on taking medicines, keep on taking medicines. That is not the right remedy. You have diarrhea and you know that some poison is coming out of your body. Then why you go to the doctor? You want to stop that poison in your body? You don't want to throw off that poison from the body? What is coming out is a bad material. Why you want to stop that bad stuff inside you? Take an enema. Take an enema and clean your bowel. Once the poison is thrown out, your body will not expel anything extra. Your blood does not come out. Your muscle mass does not move out. And what is stopped inside the ailments? You see, cholesterol is there, triglycerides are there, kidney stone is there. That is also once again a toxic material which is actually getting accumulated from your colons only. So once the colon part is clear, once your stomach back is clear, more than 80% of your ailments will be cleared. Such a natural remedy. I want each one of you who's listening to this to apply this in your life, not just to listen it. Because listening will not give you any benefit. Let me tell you, listening can give you the benefit of having that much of knowledge that we can do it of our own self. Believe yourself. Believe yourself. You are your best doctor. Believe yourself. Now the second part of it, This was the physiology of the body. As a lot of the people, they said the thoughts, yes, they play a big part. Your mind actually governs your body. So if there are negative patterns, if there are negative thoughts, if you are in stress, if you are in a fearful condition, definitely a lot many ailments will start coming inside your body. So you have to take care of your mind at all the times. You have to make sure that you are not in stress, you are not fearful. Crores and crores of dollars will not help you come to a peaceful condition. The mind derives its peace when you are doing meditation. That is the solution. Meditation really works a lot into putting our focus on the right part. When we start doing meditation, lots of energy goes inside, and with the higher energy, we get into the higher dimensions, the higher consciousness, where we can even watch the thoughts that are moving in. We acknowledge this is a negative thought, this is a positive thought. Like we have on our door somebody knocking or maybe pressing a bell, and we open the door and we see whether to get that person in or to tell him no, we don't want it. So similarly, you will find there's a knocking here. There's a thought that has come. You can see if it is a negative thought, oh good man, I don't want this. It's a positive thought, it's a miraculous thought, welcome, come. You can change your life by throwing out the waste matter. Here a lot of garbage has been accumulated, that is putting a lot of pressure on your processor. Have you seen a new mobile, how rapidly it works? After 2 years, oh, it's hanging. Why? Because the gallery is full. Because there are so many files loaded which are unwanted files. So what you do after 2 years? You go to the WhatsApp, you clear out all the stuff. You go to the gallery, you clear out all the unwanted files, and then it starts working once again in a good way. That is what you need to do. But nobody taught us that meditation is the way how we can clear the unwanted stuff from our mind. So guys, I wish we all can sit for a meditation, or we can even have your sharing or questions if you want. We can have a practical of meditation for probably 20 minutes to 25 minutes, and then take your question answers.
Yes, that will be good, sir. So first do meditation and then we'll do the question answer.
So let us do one thing. Let us sit for meditation first, and then we go about taking your sharing. So let me tell you, we will be doing Anapanasati meditation, and the method is very simple. Sit somewhere on your bed, on your sofa, or maybe on a chair. Sit in Sukhasana, very, very comfortably. Put some cushions in your back, or maybe a pillow in your back. If you have a pyramid cap, you can also put a pyramid cap, as Ravindra sir is doing that. That will help you. That will help you get 3 times more energy. Your hands, clasp your hands and your fingers, and keep your hands in your lap. Cross your legs, and close your eyes. Close your eyes. And now with your mind, get connected to your breath. Your mind and your breath should become one. It is as if, the breath is your socket and the mind is your plug. So put the plug inside the socket. Our mind is the disciple and the breath is the teacher, the master. and this master is within us. Breath plays the most vital part in our life. Research work has shown that of the 4 different detox channels that we are having, breath throws out 70% of garbage from our body. 70% of the work of throwing out all the different garbage, the waste matter from our body is done by breath. When we take birth, whether we are living or dead is being determined from our breath. We never look at the breath the entire life. Keep your eyes closed and concentrate your mind on your breath. As you concentrate, I'll play some music that will help you go inside. Our mind is very active and a lot of thoughts keep coming to us at all times. As our mind gets connected to the breath, we get connected to work inside our body. The mind observing the breath, the mind pattern starts. They start declining. The thoughts keep on declining and declining and declining. And finally we reach a no thought zone where there are no more thoughts left. As the clouds of thought disappear, the crown portion of our head opens to receive cosmic energy. As if the thoughts were a barrier between
You wanna
us
do
and
it?
the
Pila liya tha. Okay, it's okay. We can talk later. Come on, do meditation. Come on.
as the barrier of your thoughts is released by observing your breath, a lot of energy from the crown portion of your head starts entering inside your system, inside your body. This cosmic energy cleanses 72,000 nerves inside your body. Energy blockages are cleared by the cosmic energy. We get loaded with the energy and become energetic. This is a prerequisite having a good health. The meditation that we do helps to build our immunity, to build our antibodies inside the body, which is one of the most important parts to keep ourselves healthy. The viruses, we are not very harsh or hard on us once our immunity and antibodies are there to prevent us. Meditation plays a big role in giving you health physically. Our mind that governs our body is released of the stress and the fear by doing meditation. Mind becomes peaceful. The peace we derive from meditation is immense. Scientifically proven that meditation helps us in health, building our immunity, our antibodies. Our pineal gland is activated by doing continuous meditation every day. The activation of pineal gland, very important, as pineal gland governs all the glands of our body. Our body is capable of making 10,000 chemicals, hormones, enzymes. So it's a running pharmaceutical lobby inside your body, where medicines are not required from outside. Where just by doing meditation, we can create the right medicines in our own body. Our intellect is developed by doing meditation. We start understanding about the negative and the positive patterns of mind, the thoughts that are disturbing, the thoughts that are stressful or fearful are the negative ones. The thoughts that drive us to the frustration or to the anger are best avoided once you start doing your meditation. You start moving into a peaceful zone where positive and miraculous thoughts are left with you. Dear friends, as is inside, so is outside. Our entire world depends upon the thoughts that we are creating for our own self. The positive and the miraculous thoughts that we start getting changes our world. It's a U-turn. It's a new life. It's a new journey. A new journey into a positive and a miraculous world. And as we go deeper and deeper in our meditation, with the support of our breath, we get in touch with our own spirit or the soul. where we start feeling bliss. This bliss is the godliness that resides inside us. It has no comparisons. Feel this bliss inside yourself. The first 40 days of your meditation is a crucial time. It is also known and referred as Kayanupassana, where a lot of healing in your body takes place. Shankaracharya ji referred to this first 40 days as Titiksha. It is also known by the word Mandal Diksha or Hanuman Chalisa. The significance of the 40 days, the first 40 days, you have to practice at your own place. Sit for meditation for at least the number of minutes as is your age. So if you are 30 years, sit for 30 minutes, minimum 30 minutes in one session. You do not have to open your eyes. 80% of energy is lost by our eyes. So keep your eyes closed. 10% energy is lost by our hands, 10% is lost by our legs. Keep them clasped and closed. 100% energy is saved inside us. Jesus Christ also said he fasted for 40 days. Muslims, they have a Ramzan of 40 days. 40 days is very significant time when a revolution starts taking place inside your body. Initially, the poisons are thrown off, so you may feel some pain or some kind of feelings. We may find that the body is a bit releasing something. So don't get out of your meditation. Keep your eyes closed and continue with the session. Any experience which is giving you pain or something like that is an indication that the healing is taking place inside your body. The first 40 days, it happens with almost everybody during the Kayanupassana time. 40 days, you become a yogi. From a dhyani, you become a yogi. You get connected to the cosmic energy. And continuation of this process for the next 40 days makes you a rishi. Your third eye is activated. Your intuitive powers increase. Your six senses activated. And as you continue with your meditation, you become a Maharishi. You get so much of energy inside your body that your astral body can go to higher planes, get energy from there and return to your body as such. So you can experience astral travel. And finally, as you continue doing your meditation, you become a Brahmarshi, a co-creator. This is a journey from a man to the God, the godliness inside you. Be with your breath. Keep your eyes closed. As a man and a woman are required to make the world, mind and breath have to be brought together to get to enlightenment. To know the truth. Until and unless the mind is not one with your breath, you will never get to have the enlightened, or you will not derive the truth. Make them one. Observe your tranquil, soft, easy, normal breath. 2,500 years back, Gautam Buddha while doing Anapanasati Dhyan was enlightened. It's a scientific process. last 1 minute. Keep your eyes closed for the last 1 minute. Thank your mother and father from whom we got birth in this life. We thank our Master Brahmarshi Pitama Subhash Patri ji. We thank all the teachers, all the masters from whom we have taken the learning in this life from our birth till now. Thank your body, your mind, and your soul. We thank all the astral masters who are taking a participation in our meditation today. Masters, last 10 seconds. Okay, masters, open your hands and keep them on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. धीमे धीमे, slowly open your eyes, and with a big smile on your face, connect back on the stage of new journey. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot to all the people. I'm looking forward to your sharing, how you experienced, how you learned. Any one of you would like to have any kind of questions or queries or sharing, they can raise their hands so we can get their sharing. And if you have any queries, you can ask me. Now is your turn.
Okay, Jatinder aunty, go ahead and ask your question.
I started meditation little late, but when I started, I feel that green color coming from one side and splash of water is coming from the other side, and the pink color is coming from down from left side of my. And then I started my tearing, and then some people, the faces which I recognize, and they were smiling and coming towards me. So that was the nice experience. And then I feel like it was the anubhuti of Vairagmay and also the meeting somebody. That's what I feel today. And then
it's a beautiful experience and a sharing from you, Jatinder ji. A very
you.
nice experience that you have shared. Definitely, such experiences are not going to be there every time. But the one that you have told today was a marvelous experience. You look also in a good state now after doing your meditation. Yeah, keep continuously doing your meditation every day for at least 40 days, so that you know you can get connected to the cosmic energy. That will help you move ahead in your spiritual growth.
Okay. And the question is this, that what type of food should be taken by the elevated liver enzymes?
Elevated liver enzymes.
Yes, I mean the fatty liver or the liver problem.
Okay. So we will be having one session with you on ideal diet. Actually, the ideal diet constitutes all the 5 elements with which our body is composed. We are actually composed of 5 elements, where we need all the 5 elements to come in a combination in our body in the right pattern. So you will have to understand the ideal diet has a mix of ether, so where you have to do intermittent fasting of at least 14 hours in a day. You don't eat anything for that much time. That can be done in the night time. Say for an instance, in the night you are having your dinner around 8 or 9. So 14 hours after that till 11, you don't have to eat anything. Then you
Okay.
take your, then we need is the Vayu Tattva. The Vayu Tattva we are getting from leaves. We can prepare from 100 grams of leaves like coriander or mint or spinach. Such kind of leaves can be used for making up a juice. You can even add some lime to that, some honey to that. That makes it really very nice to taste. You can even add some orange or maybe a watermelon or some other juice to that to change the taste of that juice every day.
Okay.
So you need the leaves because they are rich in minerals, they are rich in antioxidants, they are rich in enzymes, in phytonutrients. You don't have to cook them. Take them raw.
Okay.
The third thing is the Agni Tattva.
Can you listen?
And all the raw vegetables and all the raw fruits that are actually getting the sunlight have lots of Agni Tattva.
Okay.
So your lunch should be actually composed of raw fruits, raw salads, and sprouts.
Oh, okay.
Sprouts will give you a lot of satiety, and they are rich in phytonutrients. They are rich in proteins, especially the green moong sprouts is the best
Okay.
because that is also alkaline in nature. The rest of the pulses are acidic in nature. So we
Okay.
always tell you to take alkaline diet where all the fruits, all the salads are alkaline by their own self. And make a sprout
Okay.
bhel. Take the sprouts and add some pieces of cucumber, some pieces of tomato, put some carrot to that, put some cabbage to that, add some lemon and some chaat masala, and you are ready with a bhel, a sprout bhel.
Okay.
Have a plate full of that, and then you can have the fruits that are available in the market that are easier to resource. Here in India, we are having mangoes nowadays. That is the sweet dish that you add to your food. You may have a watermelon or you may have some other things that are there in the market nowadays. But make sure that you eat sufficient amount.
Okay.
Grapes or maybe some other things that are available. And in the evening time, around 4 is the time, 4 to 5 is the time of your mind. Wherein you can also have all those food that Ravinder sir was saying in the initial. You can have your pizza, you can have your burger, you can have any of those foods, but have it like a snack.
Okay.
The evening time is the time of your mind. You should
Okay.
never deprive your mind. Whatever is required, you want to taste. Taste is also very important and the mind is also important. This is the time of your mind. Whatever you want, you can eat that. As a snacks, do not overeat, otherwise you will not be able to have your dinner in a proper time.
Oh, okay.
And after about 4 hours, let us say around 8 to 9, you can have your dinner. In the dinner, you can have the entire food.
Okay.
Your vegetable, your cereals like your chapati or your rice or whatever you are taking. Just ensure that the vegetable part of it is 70%.
Oh,
See,
okay.
the more is the vegetable, the less is the chances of constipation. It is fiber rich. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a system how you can follow up an ideal diet. And for your fatty liver, I can tell you one juice made of this dry fruits is
Oh, okay.
absolutely good for your fatty liver.
How
If
it
you
is
can
made?
note down, you will have to soak dry fruits in the night, overnight. You can take 2 figs, take 10 munakka and 30 kishmish, 30 raisins, 2 dates.
Okay.
Soak them overnight in water,
Mm-hmm.
and in another bowl, soak 5 almonds and 1 walnut.
Okay.
What
Five
is,
The 5
almonds and one.
what is munakka?
almonds that you have soaked overnight, you will release out the skin of the 5 almonds in the morning.
Uh-huh.
That is acidic by nature. The inner part of it, the white colored almond, is actually alkaline.
Okay.
And the walnut also releases, as it has been soaked overnight, the acidic portion is released. So throw this
Mhm.
water in which we are soaking the almonds and the walnut,
Okay.
and from the munakka, take out the seeds, because the long raisins that have the seeds inside, we call it as munakka.
Mhm.
Take 10 of them and take out the seeds from inside. Dates also have seeds, throw out that seeds. Take the water of the sweet dry fruits, the raisin, the figs, the munakka and the dates, and churn them in a mixer along with the almonds and the walnut.
Oh, okay.
This shake is a beautiful alkaline shake, one of the best dry fruit shakes. You have it yourself or you give it to anybody in your house, your family, they will just love you. And they will
Okay.
inquire about what is the recipe of this shake. It's a very nice shake. It really makes anybody and everybody feel very happy. And
So
your
these
liver
are the
will be
six
glad
things.
that you have done the best part to it. That will also help in releasing out the fatty part of it.
Okay. So these are the 6 things: raisin, fig, munakka, almond, date, and
Dates.
walnut.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
And the diabetic diet person also can have that.
The diabetic patients can have it, but it's better if they can have another juice. Are you diabetic?
My husband is diabetic.
Okay, I'll tell you one recipe for your husband also. This will also help others to find a very simple remedy. Take 2 tomatoes,
Uh-huh.
and 2 bitter gourd. We call
Okay.
it as bitter gourd, Karela.
Karela.
Yes, 2 bitter gourd and 2 tomatoes and 1 cucumber. Wash
Okay.
them without skinning them. Cut them into pieces. You don't have to skin that. Don't have to peel that.
Okay.
Take the entire skin, cut them into small pieces and put them in a mixer. Don't add any water. Don't add any lemon. Don't add any salt. Churn them in a mixer, and after churning this, you can squeeze them out in a sieve.
Okay.
The liquid, the fluid that has been derived is the juice that needs to be taken every day
Okay.
for the next 21 days on
Mhm.
empty stomach. And after having this juice, you should not be having any other food for the next 1.5 hours.
Okay.
So that leaf juice that I told you, they can have it in the evening, or they can do vice versa. They
Oh,
can
okay.
have their green leaf juice in the morning and have this juice around 4, and skip their that snacks that they were going to have in the evening should be skipped. I think this will help him a lot. It will release out, because morning, if he starts taking the food the way that we are telling the ideal diet, he will not need his medication in the morning. And by taking this juice in the evening, he will neither, maybe for the first few days he may require, then his doctor will already tell him that you are not needing any of these medications as such. 21 days is sufficient time to release him out of his diabetes. He'll
Okay.
be absolutely normal without any medication as such.
Okay, thank you. Thanks a
Thanks a
lot.
lot. Next.
Sajal, go ahead and ask your question.
Hello.
Hello, Dhirenji. Am I audible?
Sajal ji, good evening.
Yeah, good morning. So actually, meditation was really good. For the first time, I've been doing meditation in this for the first time, and today I felt like not for long, but maybe for a few seconds, I felt like I'm going somewhere in a long path. I was seeing a long path in front of me, and it was like very serene, and it was a green path, and that was just the experience I felt today. And it was very soothing. The music and everything was very good. And my question is about the woman that you said, right? So I mean, I have the issue of the acid reflux. So even if I take I mean, very frequently I get this acid reflux issues during the night or during the early morning. Even having normal diet, I have this acidity problem. So if I do this woman thing, will that help? And do I need to do it?
Help. That is the only natural remedy that you should be doing. But medication will not be useful because that will continue as such.
But I don't.
As you know, we took the subject today. If you start doing a woman practice for the next 5 days to 6 days, do it 5 to 6 days, and then leave it. Not required to do it every day. The first 2 or 3 days will release out, and you will start feeling a lot of change in your own self, and change your habits of food. Make a correction in your food. The diet that I just told is the ideal diet. Just follow that. Or else we can do one thing some other time, maybe after 15 days, we conduct another session with you. If Komalji and Prachiji will invite, we will definitely come once again with the ideal diet, the food and the energy part of it, so that you can learn much more. Actually, we have...
Dhirenji, I really want to invite you for the weight loss. Actually, I think half of the crowd will join from US.
For sure, we have all the things ready with us. We have some 15 meetings ready. We are waiting for you to invite us, and we come back to you and we give you all that we have along with us. But
I would love that. Yes,
that would be wonderful.
Sajalji, one thing is for sure, if you will do woman, this will release out your acidity. That will help you a lot.
And one follow-up question with the woman is,
5 glasses of water, add some salt to it.
Okay.
Add a teaspoon of salt to it, and gulp that water. The sooner you can do it in the morning on empty stomach, the better. And stand and then bend your body 90 degrees, and with your first 2 fingers, your index and the middle finger, press the root of your tongue. That will help you release out all the water back. This is a backwash. It will cleanse out your stomach bag. So stomach is the place where acids are getting accumulated. So once you will do it, you will find that your body will also throw out the weaknesses in the body. You will start feeling much more in control of your body. You will also start witnessing that the nausea or the acidic part of it will be released immediately on the first session itself. But 3 sessions I recommend strongly, so that you can come out of this problem of acidity. Do not take any medications for that. That is not wanted.
And this could be done in, like every day, right? I mean, there has to be a gap between the days.
Every day, continuously in the morning, empty stomach, for the next 3 to 4 days, 5 days.
Okay. And is there any precautions should be taken by, like, if someone is having any heart ailments? So woman is like kind of...
When you are actually doing woman, just you have to ensure that you are not putting a lot of effort while, drawing out the water.
Okay.
Even if you have gulped down 5 glasses and you find only 2 glasses or 3 glasses have been, maybe you will come to understand from your own logic that 2 or 3 glasses have come out. So it is okay, no problem. Don't put very hard effort into moving out the water, because the water is otherwise also going to move out by urine. Yeah.
Got it. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Parvesh, do you want to take a question?
Okay, sure. Two things. First of all, thank you so much for coming. You were awesome.
Thank you so much.
Yes, we are blessed to have you here. I appreciate you. I have a frozen shoulder. What do you suggest for that? And then anema, you said anema. I heard that you don't do every day because it's not your body. Two questions.
Well, when you eat your food, when we eat our food, any meal, there's a choice that you have. You can put some water and you can spit. You can clean your mouth. And the second thing is you do not do it.
Yes.
So it's your choice. You do it or you don't do it. But after doing this, we start feeling refreshed. We feel the mouth is cleared of all that we had eaten. Similarly, when we are eating and the entire process of digestion takes place, the blood has actually been produced and the filth part, the bad part of the waste part of the entire food is being thrown out by the stool.
Yes, correct.
So we understand that our colons are playing the part of the sewerage. This is the sewerage part of it, from where the entire waste is being thrown out of the body.
The colon, yes.
So, okay. So now it is your choice once again to clean it or not to clean it. You see, enema is a very simple water which has been once again introduced from your anus inside your colons to cleanse that part, which is responsible for 90% of ailments in the body. Constipation is one of the biggest problems, a barrier of health and diseases. So if you can clean your colons, your blood will be toxic free. There will not be any toxins in your blood. What happens when the colons are having toxins and the nutrients are absorbed from the colons into your blood, some part of toxins also goes inside. This toxin, when accumulated in the back, will start hurting you over here, cervical or maybe the back pain or kind of things. To tell you, Parvesh ji, around 14 years back, I was having a lot of problems in my body. I had migraine. I had back pain, shoulder pain. I had pain in my abdomen. I had constipation and my legs were trembling.
Oh.
Around 14 years back, when I was just about 32 years. I was in the prime of my young age, but I was feeling as if I was very old. I took all kind of pathies. I took allopathy, I took homeopathy, then I took Ayurvedic, then I applied all the three. But without a solution for 4 years. My position was I was not able to hold even 5 kg in my hand. That used to give me a lot of pain. My back started paining. So after going about 4 years with all this, I went to Delhi to Apollo Hospital, where I had the best of the doctor from Germany. It was not easy to get an appointment with that doctor. 3 months I took the medication from him. And after that, I discovered that I was not on the right track. I came back to my place in Ahmedabad from Delhi, disappointed. And somebody told me there is a remedy. A workshop, like you are having a workshop today, was being organized. And I heard the entire thing. They said, this is your laboratory. What you have heard, now make a research on your laboratory. I applied the woman, I applied the enema and applied the diet that was being told to me. I was astonished. In 15 days, my energy levels shot up. I started feeling 10 years younger. So at the age of 32, I was feeling as if I was 22. And 3 months down the line, all my ailments were gone. All the ailments were gone. without any medicine. So this is the power.
Yes.
This is the power of yourself, and if you start working on it in the proper way.
How about
So
frozen shoulder?
your frozen shoulders will go for sure. Once you will start cleansing your bowels, start using your enema. Enema is not going to give you any pain. Parveshji, all kind of things, they run inside our mind. But let me tell you, it is as simple as, putting water in your mouth and spitting. It is as simple. It does not hurt. It makes you feel so fresh. One time application, once you will do an enema, you will find how good it is for your body. It's very natural process. Water is not going to damage. You see, you make your food in the house, in the utensils. Here in India, what we do is after making the preparation, the people, they clean their kitchen and they put some water in the utensil in which the food was cooked. Water is such a simple thing to clean. Ladies know about it. Apply it to yourself and see the big magic of it. Looks like a small thing, but it is really magical. Other than doing this, I will tell you one wet pack. You can take 2 handkerchiefs, dip them in water and apply them on your head. Apply one handkerchief on a wet handkerchief on your throat, and take one hand towel and dip that in water and keep it on your abdomen. This we call as 3 patti, 3 cloth pieces used in a wet pack. 1 2-inch wet pack on your head, 1 2-inch cloth wet pack on your throat, and 1 on your abdomen part. That will be around 10-inch of a cloth. You can take a hand towel, dip it in cold water. The water should not be very cold. It should be cold as in
room temperature.
It can be of the earthen pot kind of, we've been using that water. So if you have an earthen pot, you can use that cold water. That is sufficient. So because the temperature of the 3 parts is a little different, so your blood circulation will improve the entire body. You can apply this for half an hour every day. You can also use the enema as I told you, and you can apply the ideal diet. The 3 things in combination for the next 1 month, and we'll get back to you. Your frozen shoulders will not remain, that is for sure. You will be there, I'll be there.
Any particular part of the abdomen? The towel should go on any particular
the part of the abdomen, like you have that navel, 4 fingers above the navel and 4 fingers below the navel should be covered when you are putting that wet pack.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Next.
Mangi, go ahead and ask your question, please.
Thank you. Thank you very much for today's sessions. I really like your sessions today. I have a question that I have a really bad eczema. I try so much medication, everything is coming in and going out. Is there any remedy for that?
Eczema is actually more or less been created by your mind only. So you need to purify your mind instead of working more on the body part of it. I'll tell you what you need to do. You apply with the enema. You do your woman also for the next 3 days. Apply with the enema pot. Bring an enema pot from a surgical shop and start taking a morning and a evening enema with a lukewarm water.
Okay.
This will release out the toxins which are otherwise moving from your, those toxins are going to your skin level. I mean, we will have to, first of all, cut down the toxins which are moving to the skin.
Okay.
That can be done by improving your blood. The blood will improve without toxins by improving the colons. The main culprit is the colons, so clean that. And you will need to purify your mindset. Do meditation every day.
Okay.
Every day, morning and evening is a must for you. It is a must for improving eczema.
Okay.
Any skin condition. You see, what we are looking in the periphery of our bodies is actually being supported by 6 bodies behind that. There's a Pranmaya Kosh, there's a Manomaya Kosh, then Vigyanmaya Kosh, then Anandmaya Kosh, Cosmic and body, and Nirvan body. So there are these 6 bodies which are playing a big vital role. And your mind will definitely do a big justice to all that once you start doing meditation. So Dhyan is the remedy for you, meditation. And when we are talking of holistic healing, then do some kind of service also. कुछ सेवा कर दीजिए. Take out some money and do some seva, service to the humankind.
Okay.
That really brings a lot of joy to the self inside. The self, I mean, is the soul inside gets most joyous when we are doing some service. See, just a thought. Think of it. You invite somebody to your house for a dinner.
Okay.
Now that thought starts giving you the joy. I have invited, they will come. We will have dinner together.
That's
अभी आपने किसी को, you have not given them the food. You have not offered them anything. Just given an invitation.
Okay.
See, Komal is so happy. See, Prachi ji is so happy. They have invited the people for meditation. They are giving you the energy from meditation. They are giving you the energy from such sessions, the knowledge sessions. They are very happy. You can even bring in more people into the Zoom. Tell them that Prachi ji and Komal ji are doing such a wonderful job. It's a beautiful session of meditation. Introduce new people. That is also your seva. And one remedy that can be done locally from outside, you must be having somebody, maybe you have an ionizer machine in your house. There's a water ionizer. Have you heard about it, Himangi ji?